everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing my next UGC video in this little UGC series, and today we're going to be talking about how to create UGC content. And this is going to be super helpful when you are creating example videos for your portfolio. So let's get into it. In my first video, we talked about different types of UGC content and what that looks like in the context of a UGC creator. And so for your portfolio, you're really gonna wanna have a good mix of different kinds of UGC videos showcasing different kinds of products, different angles, different viewpoints, and you're really gonna wanna do this so that clients can see that you have a diverse portfolio. They want to know that you can create different kinds of content and not just one format. So for today's video, we are going to be focusing on videos in the format of Instagram Reels or TikToks, as well as images. These are going to be videos that you can include in your portfolio, like I said, as examples, and it'll sort of work as a guide for when you finally make deals with brands and are creating content for brands. You can look back at your examples and see sort of what you did and sort of follow that. First, as far as supplies that you'll need to create this content, you can really get creative here. I would say just as a minimum to be able to create good looking, high quality videos that are stable and just at a base level, I would recommend getting a tripod for either your phone, if that's what you're gonna use, or your camera, or both. If anything, I would definitely recommend one for the phone, just because typically it's what you're going to use to create UGC content, and the tripods are not too expensive. It's what I'm using right now to keep my phone stable. The one I ordered came with a ring light. You just want to be able to have that so you can adjust for lighting for whenever and wherever you are filming and whatever your recording environment is. So there are a lot of great options on Amazon. I will go ahead and link the one that I have below. Next, you can also find some really fun backdrops on Amazon that are fairly inexpensive. So these can just be like simple foam boards that you might see like for a project, but a lot of them have different textures like marble or different colors. And so these work really well just as backgrounds for photos or videos. I have a couple of links of some that I have from Amazon, which I will also leave those links down below. I just find that for the price, they're really interchangeable and you can just constantly use them. And since you are going to be making content for different brands, it's never going to get repetitive. Like, you can just keep reusing the same backdrops and it won't get super repetitive. You can also go to Home Depot or any hardware store. I've seen people do this where they will buy like slabs of stone or like slabs of real marble, whatever material you want, basically as a backdrop or as like a little stand for the product, whatever it is. I've seen people do that, and that tends to be pretty inexpensive. So those are, I would say, the pretty standard supplies, but again, you can really get creative here. You can use plants, bedding. I've used my, literally my bedding and like scrunched it up and like made it look like just a background, and that has worked. So you can really find everyday household items that you can use as like props and little things to add. So I would honestly just recommend looking around your house for things that you can use or backgrounds that might look good in your house. And again, if you have the tripod, you can always adjust for lighting. So I think this really applies more to visually focused photos or videos, like unboxing videos or voiceovers, things that are gonna wanna be aesthetically pleasing. Obviously, and I'll get into this when I talk about the different types of content, but if your video is more focused on like the functionality of the product, your aesthetics are not gonna matter so much, so things like that may not matter. But for the more aesthetic videos, those are helpful supplies. The next portion of the video is just gonna go through some example UGC content. So I'm gonna go ahead and go through that in the next clip. So first is a video that shows how you can take a fun photo of a product using really everyday items. So in this case, it's a face wash. And you can find videos like this on TikTok that teach you exactly how you can make this type of UGC content. And here she's even showing you like how to edit the photo and then just what it looks like at the end once complete. So here's another video teaching you how to get creative with images of products. So I really like this video because you can see how she got really creative with these backgrounds as well as lighting. And again, like how simple it is to set up this background just using literally a colored piece of paper or a foam board like here. She has a little light there, and there you can see the image. So here's an example of a really simple product unboxing video that you can make, and you can see how the creator used those marble backdrops that you can find on Amazon for really inexpensive. So here's another unboxing video. This one goes a little more in depth, and the background is just music, so there isn't any talking in this video. It's just an unboxing one, but you can definitely make a version of this with a voiceover just to show some variety in your portfolio. So this is a product demo video, and it doesn't really require the aesthetic background. There's not really a lot of focus on that part of it. It's more about showcasing the product and the functionality of it. So the video is still good quality, but the focus isn't on the aesthetics.
The job done every single time. I'm a French tip girly, so I got this French tip stamp that makes it so easy to do my nails every single time, and it's perfect because Lord knows I'm not coordinated enough to make that line across it myself. Put on a top coat, slide it underneath that light, and you are good to go with the perfect manicure.
So in terms of actually filming and recording these different types of videos, I think it's really just a lot of trial and error. It's a lot of watching examples and trying to recreate them, and you'll get better as you keep doing more. You can also find a lot of great tutorials, sort of like this one, for specifics on how to film great videos and different video editing techniques. So this is just one example here where how she's showing she used those backdrops for her product showcase. This is just another one where this creator is showing how she set it up and then the photos that came out of it. Again, really easy to recreate this. So as you saw in a lot of these videos, creators were really just using products that they already had in their house to make their example content for their portfolios. Again, really anything can be used for content. A book that you have, a candle that you already own. Find any product in your home, like your favorite makeup brushes or a protein powder, and literally just film the unboxing process or film like the different types of content that I just showcased to you, and just get creative with it. And that's really all there is to it as far as creating example content. It's not hard, but it's not super easy at the same time. So just allow yourself to have some fun with it, get creative. And yeah, so in my next video, I will be going over how to set rates for your content, which is super, super important. Just as you begin to pitch to brands and email with brands and really get your portfolio out there, you're gonna wanna make sure that your rates make sense for your content and for you. So don't forget to watch my next video, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.